At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
We're athletes,
coaches,
and your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country.
Like you, we run
and fish,
hike
and bike.
We enjoy the mountains
and lakes.
So we know how important
staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians
and therapists.
Our groundbreaking treatments
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities,
more high schools,
and more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
personalized orthopedic care.
Personalized orthopedic care.
Treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
And the athlete in all of us.
Get $200 from TTCU when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
100 coloring books and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas? $200 from TTCU.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
That bump is still down. If you want somebody to ask one of the girls to report you back, I don't want somebody over here reporting. I want a girl who needs to get reported on the outside.
With the starting lineups and all your matchups right here on the home for Union Red Hawk fans. We are the Union Sports Network.
Folks, good evening. Hey, before we get started, just FYI, if you got friends and family that couldn't make it to Union tonight, you can watch this duel live on the Union Sports Network. That's unionsportsnetwork.com. That's all one word, unionsportsnetwork.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium inside Union High School for this wrestling duel between the Bentonville Tigers and your Union Red Hawks. Now let's meet our wrestlers tonight by weight class. First at 106 from Bentonville, Aiden Rios. And from Union, Darian Riley. At 113 from Bentonville, Xander Graves. At 120 from Bentonville, Bryce Wolf. And from Union, DJ Asbury. At 126 from Bentonville, Henry Murphy. And from Union, Ben Malcarrick. At 132 from Bentonville, Xander Payne. And from Union, Darius Black. At 138 from Bentonville, Cohen Daniel. And from Union, Thomas Tote. At 144 from Bentonville, Ben Smith. And from Union, it'll either be Adam Lohman or Jackson Lieb. At 150 from Bentonville, Kyle Ball. And from Union, Josiah Brogdon. At 157 from Bentonville, Corey Vasquez. And from Union, Tanner Jarvis. At 165 from Bentonville, Logan Wolf. And from Union, Zamar Gardner. At 175 from Bentonville, it'll either be Caleb Ferris or Salvador Mercado. And for Union, Chris Weinberger. At 190 from Bentonville, Neil Williams. And from Union, Wura Yanusa. And at 215 from Bentonville, Jaden Anderson. And from Union, Jeff Oakes. And finally at 285 from Bentonville, Julio Pastor against either Malachi Clark or Contrail Richardson. Your head coach for Bentonville is Coach Jason Adams, and your head coach for Union is Coach Danny Jefferson. Union Red Hawks athletic trainers Dan Newman, sports medicine provided by Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Tonight's referee is Rocky Garrison. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Red Hawk Wrestling. As we welcome you back to the Union Sports Network, I'm Jim Douthit. He's Steve Dunlap. Little coin flip Stevie, and we're going to be underway here.
First home match of the year.
Woo, baby. First home match of the year. A lot of names, a lot of big bodies out here, and this is exciting.
It is exciting.
Every year, you know, not knowing wrestling, and I'm just going to be honest, the fans out there know, they're like, Douthit doesn't know wrestling, but with your help, you're teaching me a lot, and this sport, it's just amazing. Just absolutely amazing, the athleticism we see on both sides now in both the girls and the boys.
Well, I can tell you, wrestling is just a great sport. It's an individual sport, but you wrestle for your team. I tell you what, it's one of the best things for football. Actually, growing up, my dad was a football coach. I loved football. Wrestling made me twice the football player I would have been. I wish I could convince coaches of that. If I was a football coach, I'd want every one of them out for wrestling. If they didn't play basketball, I'd want them to wrestle.
Well, and it's so funny that you say that, because Casey Jordan now, who is my color guy, you guys know him out there on the Union Sports Network, my color guy at basketball. He's now a junior high wrestling coach, JV baseball coach for us. He said the same thing. if you wrestle, you're going to be a much better football player. You know how to tackle. There's positioning. It teaches you so many fundamentals.
That one-on-one competition. I mean, it's face-to-face out there. There's nowhere to hide.
Right. That's for sure. So first up at the 106, it'll be Aiden Rios for Bentonville and Darian Riley, a freshman, coming in here for Coach Jefferson.
Well, here we go.
And here we go.
Starting the first home match of the year.
Yeah. And they're going to flip-flop sides.
Yep, here we go.
Yeah. Union will be red, according to Rocky Garrison, our great official, who's been super tonight, done a great job.
He has. He was really good with the girls in their matches, and I expect the same here.
Yep. As we get underway. Rios and Riley, we're at the 106, and we're just underway. Got to get the clock started here, and the clock's going now, so here we go. Steve had to reach over. We do multiple jobs here on the Union Sports Network.
Well, they actually had it going before I got there. Here's Riley working a cradle right here. If he can get around here, maybe get his head in the side right there, would sure help him get that advantage there. Doesn't quite get it, but nice first move there, even though it didn't score. Kind of maybe setting the tone here. Tries a roll through.
Got him
right here.
Now, why no points for that?
Because he never had control right there. Now he's in trouble. It looks like Bentonville.
Rios gets on top there.
Rios is not got the takedown yet. Riley's hanging on to that leg right there. If he can spin back out. There he goes. Switch off to 2 there maybe. Doesn't quite get that, but there's still no points. Down to 1 minute right here. Good hard run. There's the 2-point takedown for Bentonville. Rios with the takedown takes a 2-0 lead. 45 seconds left here in the first period. Riley was close to a couple of takedowns there. Now here he is trying to drive in on a takedown right here. And I mean, even though it's a 106-pound match, I don't think Riley weighs that much.
Right. It sure doesn't look like it.
There he is. He's got that head again. Now, if he can come around right here, he's got a reverse, and he's got him on his back.
Yep.
Riley could get the pin right here.
He's working hard, the freshman.
Trying to get that pin right there. It'd be a big way to start the match tonight. 8 seconds left.
Rios trying hard to not get pinned. 4, 3, 2.
Oh,
and he can't get it. He rolls out of it.
But he'll get 3 points right there and go up 5-2.
And I look over at Coach Jefferson, and he's applauding that spirited match and that great work by Riley.
Absolutely.
They're going to stand up. That's the choice.
Coach Roller, the state champion wrestler from Bixby that's on our staff now, he was even getting a little excited on that.
Yep, for sure. Well, you love seeing the freshmen come in here and put some work in and not give up. Now Rios has got him down here, Coach.
Got the 2 points right there. Goes up, trails 5-4. And Rios just bigger, and some of those battles, that weight's making a difference.
Right. Not sure what grade Rios is in, but experience would tell me he's at least a sophomore, possibly a junior going against the freshman.
He's driving that half. There's the full Nelson right there. So it's 1 point.
1 point
will be awarded. 1 point for Riley. So now he's up 6-4.
6-4. And that's what Garrison's going over and explaining that to him. And I think at this level, you know when you got the full Nelson. Is there an advantage? And we've seen that twice tonight. Do wrestlers think they can get away with that at any
point? They just get carried away sometimes, and a little bit inexperience too.
Sure.
Here Riley coming back out. Maybe could get. He's trying to work that roll again. He likes that move. Yeah. He doesn't have any points yet.
No points yet. It's Roller's telling him to spin him, it looked like.
Here he is, whip over right there.
And there's 2 more points.
He may get the pin right here. He's working hard for it.
Yep, minute remains.
He can pull him back right there. He's got it tight.
Rios is working hard, trying to keep it. Rios working Riley's head. trying to push him off as best he
This
can.
would be a great start if Riley can get the pin right here. And he's losing that half. Maybe he can get it back in there.
Well, he's working hard. Riley's working hard.
Oh,
Can't get it.
He better let go. And just give him that right there. And belly down. There he goes. Good move. Good move there. He gets 3 back points. And Rios is, well, I thought he was going to get a reverse, but Riley grabbed the leg right there.
Right.
Riley up 10-4, 15 seconds left. So close to getting that pin right there. That would have been a huge start for us.
And that's twice. That's twice tonight that Riley's done that to
5
Rios.
seconds left. If he can keep him from getting a points, and he does. We're going into the third period. Riley up 10-4. Twice has come close to a pin.
Great battle. Riley pointing at Coach Jefferson saying, hey, I want to be up.
Yeah, he wants to take that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't his choice, I guess.
Right. Wasn't his choice. He chose coming out of the first into the second.
Now, this first move's important. I used to want my wrestlers to stand up, get that head up, and move out of their first move right off. That way, if you stand up, they take you back down to the mat, then you got a chance to work a move there.
Got it. So you're wanting Riley to get up quick.
Yeah, I was wanting him to stand up quick right there. He reached back there. He probably feels comfortable there, but it's going to get him in trouble.
He's working that
but he's
right leg.
So far,
right
he's worked his way out of these. Now here he comes up. Good move by Riley.
Yeah. Boy, and the bench comes alive.
I was afraid he was going to get himself in trouble, but he knew more than me.
Yep, couple more points. 12-4 now. Riley on top.
Maybe he can get that pin right here. He's getting some back. Oh, there he goes.
Now he's trying to get him over. Rios trying to wrestle out of it. Garrison watching it closely. Rios and Riley, 12-4 coming up on a minute.
See, he got
points.
He got 2 points there. If he'd have held him there for 5 seconds, he would have got 3.
Yep.
2, 3, and 4 is just 2 points. We got a reverse right there, and he's working a half right there. 15-16.
15-6, actually.
Yeah, 15-6. 45 seconds left. Riley up 15-6. Rios trying to work that half. He's got him in a tough situation right there.
Got to get him over.
This is where that extra weight makes a difference.
Riley's got to come out of it.
Hard. He's trying to roll through.
Yep.
25 seconks.
Hang on for 25.
Great job there. Great job. Really a great effort there by Darian Riley.
Yep. Darian hanging on. He's got coming up on 10 seconds. If he can hang on for 10 seconds, he'll get the victory here. 15-9.
5 seconds left. I think he's going to do it.
Yeah.
A big win for Darian Riley, a freshman. Yeah. Starts the year off with a big win right there.
Big win for Riley.
Very impressive win right there. I liked watching him.
No quit there.
I liked watching that. That was a great match for the Red
Winner
Hawks.
At 106 for Union, Darian Riley. Huge for Riley coming up. Boy,
now, I think Union's having a forfeit this next match. Is that correct?
I believe so. That's what I've got down. Yep. So they'll forfeit this one. They'll give up the 6.
6 points there. So now Bentonville goes into the lead 6-3 after 2 matches.
Yep. But knowing that Xander Graves didn't have to wrestle anybody at 113, so we'll be at 120 here. Asbury and Wolf. Wolf for Bentonville, Asbury for the Red Hawks. DJ Asbury comes in. He's a second-year starter for Coach Jefferson. And Bryce Wolf was 6th in state last year in Arkansas. So this is going to be a pretty good little match.
Oh, should be. Should be a real good match. You can already tell there's some speed and action out here by both these guys.
Mm-hmm. Asbury almost went for a shoot there and decided to back off of it. Trying to shoot that leg, doing it again.
Yeah, a nice shot there by Wolf.
Coach Adams up on his sidelines barking some orders.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Well, I think the last few years this has come down to one match here or there.
Right. But a great spirited start for Darian Riley. At
Oh,
the
yeah,
106.
what a way to start. Very impressive win there. Freshman outweighed, goes out there and wrestles a great match and gets a win.
And worked himself out of trouble, which was great.
Oh,
to
yeah,
see.
absolutely.
You like to see it.
And then just barely missed a pin twice.
Yes, twice. Both in the first and second period. But we're on for Wolf from Bentonville, Asbury from Union. 0-0. We're coming up on 35 seconds remaining here in the first period. Got a leg.
He's trying to keep it up there. Nope, there it's come out. Might get a takedown himself. Uh-oh, hit with the headlock.
Yeah.
Wolf with the headlock right there. 20 seconds left.
Asbury in trouble.
Boy,
He's
that
trying
was
to
good
work it out,
timing
and there
and gets
it
the
is.
pin.
Boy, howdy. Wolf with a great job there.
Well, he just used that momentum and hit that headlock there. Asbury was really doing good, and he just got caught there in the middle of the battle, and that momentum.
Winner from Bentonville, Bryce Wolf. Yeah, and it was one of those things that you could see it was almost going to be one of those mistakes. Are we going to have a mistake here? Are we going to have a mistake here? So I believe we've got Henry Murphy, if I'm not saying a mistake. Yep. So Henry Murphy for Bentonville and Ben Melcarrick for the Red Hawks tonight.
Melcarrick, just a freshman as
Yep,
well.
Yep. So Melcarrick quickly shooting in and quick job getting him in there.
Oh, got caught right there.
Boy, he got caught hard right there. He had him, but
had a great takedown and then a reversal of action there.
Right.
And now Bentonville working, trying to get a headlock there. If he pulls him back over, he's going to try to keep his chest to that mat, but he goes over. It's going to be a tough situation. And
Murphy trying to pull him over, and he does. Now he's got to work out of it. Now,
boy, he's putting a great effort. He's in big trouble right there.
Yeah,
he's fighting hard.
Yep.
He's giving a great effort. And he gets out of it.
He does get out of it.
Super effort right there. Some good wrestling there.
Yep. 5-0. Bentonville on top there. Murphy almost hopped on Melcarrick's back.
Well, Melcarrick almost had that takedown and didn't quite finish it. You know, that's being a freshman. Go ahead and finish that move. Boy, here's a power half going in by Murphy. And he's looking pretty comfortable. He'd been there before and gets the pin.
Gets the pin.
So that puts Bentonville up 18-3. But I like the way Melcarrick started off right there. He got on it.
Yep. Winner for Bentonville, Henry Murphy. So Xander Payne against Darius Black.
Now Darius Black he's our captain, our leader, state placer last year. Did a fantastic job at the state tournament last year. Had some really tough matches and came through there as a state placer, and also wrestled in Fargo. And that's what it takes, that year-round wrestling. And I'm really thinking Darius is going to have a great year. He's really worked hard and put the time in.
Yeah. Well, just being a state placer at this point now, let's be honest. He's up against the returning state champion in this weight class at 132 in Xander Payne, according to what Coach Adams told me. And so this is a great test for Darius.
This is probably the match of the night right here.
Right.
Payne in on a single leg there, and Darius Black about to hook a cradle up right there. Almost got that hooked up. He's fighting a good counter.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I've noticed always about Darius. He never quits. You know, you think he's about to get took down, and then he ends up getting the takedown just because he keeps wrestling.
Right. He doesn't stop, and it looks like, from this year to last year, looks like Darius has put on a little muscle as well.
Oh, I think so.
For sure. That upper body seems a little more toned. Like I said, it's that year-round stuff. He's
just a junior, too, and really think he's going to have an outstanding year. And right here, most of the time that guy had already got a takedown, but Darius is fighting him hard right here.
Right.
right now he'd probably try to fight him to a stalemate where the referee would just stop it because of no action.
And that's what they did earlier.
You're right.
Yes, yeah.
And here's once again, what a move. And now he's working in a better spot, maybe trying to hit a cradle right there.
Payne again,
down to 20 seconds, and he's going to get a takedown here with 20 seconds left. But what a great match by both wrestlers. Payne up 2-0.
Black working to hold on for 10 more seconds in this period. Black hanging in there. 3-2-1, and it'll end that way. 2-0. And probably a good opportunity for Darius to kind of get reset, Coach.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because he came close to getting a takedown in those scrambles as well.
Right.
So Payne will be on top, Black on bottom. Darius is on bottom.
And again, like you said in the first match, you'd like to see Darius stand straight up. That
was what I like.
Right. No, I understand.
Coming up to their feet. Some guys can hit moves off the bottom right there and not go to their feet, but personally, I like that explosion to their feet.
Right. 2-0. Black back to his feet. Payne's got a hold of him, though. Pretty good, and he lets him go. So there's the point awarded. And Darius now working him, trying to get him down.
Get a takedown. He's up 3-2 now.
Yep. Now
so
he's
Darius doing some outstanding wrestling, got the escape, and immediately went for that takedown. He didn't wait. It was almost one move, but he got the point and then got the takedown.
Got the takedown. Here we go. We'll get a restart in this. Garrison telling him to don't move before he says. Now at this point, when you're on top like that, obviously you're not telling your athletes to stand straight up. What are you wanting him to do at this point when he's on top?
Well, when he's on top, you want to break him down to maybe keep him on his stomach, then start working pinholds or pinning combinations or tilts, to really keep your body above his. Now, sometimes Darius can get to the side because it's just kind of his style of wrestling, and he can work a cradle or a tilt or something right there. But that comes with experience and maybe your style of wrestling. Right here, he's working a wing. Maybe if he can get out here and get to the side, maybe he can work it into a tilt, maybe get him some back points.
45 seconds remaining here in the second. Good job by Black.
So he's keeping Payne stretched out, keeping him broke down. And what that does is that just makes him think, hey, I'm doing good, not getting put on my back. If you're not putting that pressure on him, he's thinking about getting away. And Darius, he can work a tilt just about out of anywhere.
Coming up on 15 seconds remaining here in the second.
Needs to stay.
3-2.
So we're down to 14 seconds here. And
stalemate. Garrison says, hey, we're gonna reset this.
Right. So 14 seconds. We need to get a ride out right here. Good first move by Black.
Coming up on just under 10.
5 seconds. And gets a reverse right there, right with 3 seconds left.
And that'll be how it ends. But the reverse at the very last end. The 4-3 now, Bentonville on top.
And so he'll just give him an escape, so that's 1 point. So now it's 5-3. But got that reverse right there. And so, Black's, I think it's a good move to go on his feet here and try to get a takedown and then tie it up. So a minute 45 left right here, plenty of time.
Super close match, 5-3, Payne on top.
State placer from Union, state champion from Bentonville. It's been a great match. Both wrestlers doing a great job here. Right there, good call. So far, I think our referee's just been outstanding.
He likes it. Seeing those stalemates in these two wrestlers and
well, that
having them reset.
keeps a wrestler from stalling it out.
Right.
You know,
not only stalling it out, but
keeps the action going.
Action going for sure.
We're down to a minute 10.
5-3. Payne still on top of Black. Readjusting the headgear and back at it.
I hear Black get around trying to hook up a cradle right. Gets the 2-point takedown. It's 5-5.
Knotted at 5.
He's trying to lock those hands. If he can get those hands locked, he might be able to work a cradle here and get some back points. He's got that head in the side right there. That hurts. It's Payne is feeling it.
Payne's feeling
but he
the
fights
pain.
out of it. Comes to his feet. There's 40 seconds left.
But no point awarded there.
No,
they were out of bounds.
No.
Got
It's
it.
5-5.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So he's going to go on his feet. I think a smart move right here.
Black allowing him to have that point.
Right, so he's behind 6-5, but he's been able to get takedowns here. So I think that's what I do because Payne has been very difficult. We haven't got him on his back yet, so I think this is a good move right here. And I know Darius right here, he's going to be tough right here. And Payne's trying to hang on to that leg right there. We got 19 seconds left.
6-5.
And a
stalemate.
Yep. 15 seconds left right here. Darius has got to get after him. He's got to take a chance on something here. 10 seconds left. Payne's doing a good job there of controlling his wrist there. A good shot attempt by 4 seconds left by Darius Black. And it's going to end up 6-5 win. But a great match. You got a state placer, a state champion, and neither one of them slowed down for a second. I thought it was an outstanding match.
Yep.
And I think Darius can use that to move on and
winner
have a lot of other great
132
matches.
from Bentonville, Xander Payne. Yeah, and that's you just took a state champion 3 periods and lost by 1.
Right.
There's a lot that you could carry from
that.
that.
You think that one reverse with 3 seconds left? Mm-hmm. That ended up being the difference.
Yep. So it'll be Cohen Daniel now for Bentonville and Thomas Tote for Union. As we're on to the 138 weight class. 21-3 team score. Bentonville all over Union right now. We've got a lot of wrestling to go.
In on a takedown here. Bentonville up 21-3. Team score.
Yep. Coming up on 6:30 here Central Standard Time. He's Steve Dunlap. I'm Jim Douthit. Thanks for joining us
and
on
a
the Union
takedown for
Sports
Toto
Network.
right there.
Yep. Tote with a nice job, nice takedown, and he's up 2-0. Coming up 1:20 remaining here in the first. And I'm glad to see Winter here. Wrestling, we got basketball coming up. We'll talk about that.
They've got their
Indoor
first game tonight over at Tulsa, Washington, Booker T. Washington, which is last year. The 2 times they played, both times came down to the last shot of the game.
Yep. So good luck to Coach Garcia and Coach Shea Seals now. Shea added.
New assistant coach
Yeah, new
there.
assistant coach.
And then Coach Davis starting having his first game as the head coach of the girls program, Sean Davis.
Mm-hmm. As Coach Redmond went on to greener pastures, if you will, with Bo Brennan and the group over at the Union Freshman Academy.
Got into that administration.
Yep. So 2-0, 45 seconds remaining here in the first. 2-0, that is Union on top, I should say. Tote over Daniel.
Be nice. Tote needs to get us a win, get that momentum turned the Union way.
Daniel trying to get out, and he does. But he
30 seconds right here.
You can hang on for 20 more seconds. Tote gets out of it.
Saves it. Doesn't give up any points right there. 10 seconds left here.
It looks like Daniel's going to stall out. for the end. Tote trying another move, but it'll end.
Tote is up 2-0 going into the second period.
Yep.
Here at 138 pounds.
Green will take down. Coach Adams barking some orders to Cohen Daniel. We're at the 138 weight class here. Tote up 2-0.
Don't let him. He's both guys stepping over, and Tote gives up a reverse right there. You always want to keep your hips above the other guy's hips. He hopped over, then we tried to hop over, but he kept his up a little bit higher, and that's why he came out on top. It's 2-2 right now. Daniel on top gets what we call a crossbody ride in there, looking for a cradle, and Tote's going to give up some back points right there. Daniel putting that bottom knee in the side, that helps scoop the back out towards the mat and makes that really tight.
And really tough to get out of it, looks like as well. Tote struggling to stay together there. Garrison all over it. Nothing going on. They're getting ready to. He's telling them, probably barking some orders to move a little bit.
1 minute left here in the second period.
Tote in a little trouble with Daniel.
It's 2-2, but Daniel's going to get 3 points when this combination gets done, and Tote's got to keep that shoulder up and not get pinned. Give himself a chance in the third period. He's going to have to fight it. Did a good job of fighting that out right there. It got close.
Over. Yeah, he got over.
It got close, but a good fight there by Tote coming out of there. Boy, hitting that cradle again.
Got him down.
Getting 3 more back points there for Daniel Bentonville.
Yeah, 20 seconds remaining here in the second. Tote's got to find something here. Coming up on 10. Tote's holding on for dear life with 5 seconds. He's going to be okay. He's going to escape this, only down 5-2.
Well, it's going to be 8-2 after these 3.
After that, there you go. Good point. 8-2 here.
Yeah, good call here to go neutral. And Tote's got to be ready for that cradle if he gets in that down position. Daniel's going to go for that cradle.
Tote looked to shoot early. But
yeah, if I was Tote, I'd get a takedown and get away, try to get a takedown and then cut him loose and do it again. And just
get points. Tote's going to ask for a stop. He might have got smacked in the mouth. So
don't know what happened there. He might have bit his tongue or something. I can't tell.
And he took that mouthpiece out pretty quick, and Dan Newman out to look at him.
Well, Dan is certainly a veteran of many wrestling matches.
And Dan getting some screen time here.
the year I happened to coach wrestling here, the 2008-9 season, Dan was just great help. He really helped our team out a lot. Our team had confidence in him, and he took care of them when they would have an injury.
One of the best in the business, everybody wants to work for Dan.
That's right.
They just do.
Well, and most of the trainers look up to him and look for his guidance. And actually, Dan and I came to Union at the same time, so we're both on our 21st year here at Union, and it's certainly been great, and it's certainly gone fast.
Yep, there you go. All right, so
here they come.
All repaired, looks like.
Ready to go.
I'm going to say Tote's got a mouthful of gauze at this point, look like.
There
it is.
I thought he was going to get a takedown there. Here he goes. Now he's got it. Now
we've got 2 points. Yep.
I think I would do it again. Just get away from him, take him down.
Just let him up and take him down again.
We're not right now. At least we're not getting close to him getting on his back. So I would just get away from him, take him down. We've got a couple of takedowns tonight.
So you're going to get that's going to be one of those giving up 1 point, right? Yeah, we got blood everywhere now. So, want to get him wiped off. Dan's going to come over and try to wipe him up. I think it's just a matter of his, maybe his chin now. I thought it was inside of his mouth, but it looks like it may be his chin. So, So this is a good opportunity, man, to talk about. We talked about basketball. You said boys and girls kickoff against Booker T at Booker T, but next week basketball returns to the UMAC next Thursday as the girls and boys both host the Muskogee Roughers. Girls tip off at 6:30 and the boys at 8. So join Casey Jordan and myself for the Red Hawks hoop action. That's next Thursday. Home tip-off of the 22-23 season starts at 6:30.
No easy games in the Frontier Valley Conference. There's always a great game there, and playing Booker T. Washington. Not like I said in the girls last year. In the girls, I think we beat them both. I don't know if we played them twice last year or not, but
we did.
We beat them in some close games, and then with the boys' games. Both games came down to the last shot, and whoever shot it missed it, and the other team won. The first time Tulsa Washington shoots and misses, and the second time we shoot and miss.
Yep.
Both were great games.
They were great games. They were fun. It was probably some of the best basketball I've got to call here, and I know I've only done it a couple of years, but man, and it's one of those things. Anytime you see Booker T, those boys over there, that entire athletic department. Booker T is special. They really are.
Well, and and our swimming program's off to a good start. Coach Gorman's got a good girls and boys swim team, and they've been starting, and she's looking to finish with another great season.
Yep. So here we go, 1:15 remaining.
So now I would agree with this. Just cut him loose, give him that point, try to get in here and get a takedown. Now, the bad deal is he got in on a single leg. Now he's got to switch out and get around both legs like he did right there. He's got to keep moving, keep his hips up. Daniel's real lanky. He's reaching over and grabbing his ankles and slowing him down right there. But maybe Tote can come out the back right here and get a takedown, and it would make it 9-6.
We'll see what he does. He's trying to get
out
of that.
He's trying to do the right thing right here.
Daniel doing a good job with his legs, got a hold of him, not letting Tote get up.
39 seconds. Tote's got to score quick.
Yep.
He's getting to where he may not have enough time to do the, take him down, let him up deal unless he just does it really fast.
Right. He got him by 2 legs, but he's not an opportunity to do anything with that. It doesn't look like unless, nope.
Right. Well,
Tote's
just so lanky. He's grabbing that ankle and just stops the move. Now, Tote's trying to slide out the back, get him a takedown right here. Now, he doesn't have time to cut him loose now unless he's going to go for a pinning combination. But it's 9-6.
Yep, 9-6
10 seconds left.
He's got to do
really
something
all
quick.
Daniel's got to do is just stay right there. And 3 seconds left, and that's how it's going to end up, 9-6.
9-6.
So Cohen Daniel defeats Thomas Tote.
Yep. Winner at 138 for Bentonville, Cohen Daniel.
24-3 right now. Bentonville with the lead.
Yep. All right. So we got Ben Smith in here, and I am not 100% sure who we got. Jackson Lieb.
Another freshman.
Another freshman in here for Coach Jefferson, Jackson Lieb. So Lieb, returning state champion, and Ben Smith, from my understanding. So this is a huge test for Jackson.
Yeah, for a freshman coming out going against a state champion. Doing good right there.
Hanging on to him.
Smith was trying to quick little duck under type move, and Lieb did a good job of countering that, coming in, going for a takedown here.
Waiting for Niels, waiting for Knees to get off there. You could see that. Back at it.
Oh, you got to be.
You got to be ready there.
Yep. Boy, he was quick right off the start there.
Yep.
Kind of caught him off guard a little bit. And he's going for a quick tilt right there, so he's no points yet. And he's getting them now, though, and he's going to get at least 2.
Yep. You got the 2 fingers. We can
now
see
he
with
can't
Harrison.
give that till he breaks that hold.
Smith right now got it, and boy, howdy.
Well, you can tell that's his move right there. He's pretty comfortable with it, though.
Yeah, he's got Lieb in some trouble. Trying to pull him back on the mat. Smith.
Lieb doing a good job of trying to counter and fight that off.
Yep. Lieb's in some trouble now, and he almost rolled out of it. Didn't quite get there yet. Now he's got him. There it is. Returning state champion in Ben Smith shows why he's a returning state champion.
And just a sophomore.
Yeah.
But boy, he's got the experience there. Bentonville goes up 30-3.
Winner at 144 from Bentonville, Ben Smith. Next up will be at the 150. So Brogdon and Ball. This is Adam Lohman. Oh, so this will be Lohman coming in. So Adam Lohman, it may not show up. Adam Lohman at 150 against Kyle Ball. So Lohman and Ball.
Lohman is a 4-year starter. In on a nice single leg takedown there. Attempt. Hadn't scored yet, but that was a nice pickup right there.
He still got a hold of that one leg, and he's trying to.
Still hadn't got the points yet. There you go. Takedown right there by Lohman. Maybe we'll start getting some of this momentum turned around. Trying to work a cradle right here. Got that head in the side, trying to work up behind the leg. Good position right there. He's got plenty of time. Trying to keep him in bounds.
This is where you're teaching him to drag him back, and he just did it right there.
Good move.
Yep, dragged him back.
Trying to get a pin right here, trying to get that pin, and he gets it.
There it is.
So maybe that's that momentum we're talking about, that we need Lohman with a pin.
Yeah. Winner at 150 for Union, Adam Lohman. So next up, Corey Vasquez is going to come in for Bentonville against Tanner Jarvis, I believe. Well, this will be Josiah Brogdon now. So we got Josiah Brogdon, and Corey Vasquez. So Brogdon and Vasquez here. We're at the 157.
Vasquez, a state qualifier for Arkansas last year. And gets the takedown on Brogdon, got him back towards his back, gets some back points, so he's going to get a 4-point move right there.
Brogdon, just the sophomore for Coach Jefferson. Vasquez, working him hard. We're going to. So the time didn't start, so we're going to take a quick timeout and see. We're not keeping time because our time is whatever the clock here says. So we're going to have a conversation about how much time may have gone off. And I'll figure out where we're at. So.
No back points, right? All over there.
So Rocky Garrison has come over and talked to Coach Adams, and then he'll talk to Coach Jefferson. They're going to take 20 seconds off, call it 140. So Rocky Garrison is going to come over and have a little conversation with our timekeeper. Which you got to remember, and what we love about high school sports is that let's be honest, a lot of the students do the work for us.
That's right.
And, hey, we're teaching here, we're teaching in the classroom,
right.
We're teaching on the Union Sports Network. So Josiah Brogdon, Brogdon, as I get to talk Josiah.
I said Vasquez was a state qualifier last year.
Yep. One right now. Got Brogdon in a hold that he can't get out of. Coming up on 1 minute remaining.
Working a tilt right there.
Yep. That's going to be off the mat.
Off the mat.
Yep. We got lucky as it was off the mat.
Just got a text from Athletic Director Emily Barkley, and our girls are down 10-0 right now, so they've got off to a slow start there over there at Booker T. Washington.
Well,
here's Vasquez picking up some back points here.
You know, it's one of those things, though, new coach, new system. Girls got to it'll take some time for that program to come back and kind of buy into what new coaches say.
Sure.
You know, we look right down the turnpike to what, Venables and that group did at
right.
OU.
Absolutely.
It just takes time.
Yes.
It takes time.
Vasquez up 5-0.
20 seconds remaining here in the first. Vasquez doing a good job working that right leg of Brogdon.
He's trying to work that tilt again.
5-4-3, and that'll be it for the first period. Whoa. And that was a darn good thing.
It
Boy,
was.
Yeah,
or he
yeah.
was going to get some back points there.
Yep. Corey Vasquez up 5-0 here as we get ready for the second period to start. Neutral start. Vasquez goes after the leg.
Shot there, gets a takedown.
Yep. Boy, howdy.
Josiah trying to get back to his base.
Right. Boy, and he's in some trouble now.
Boy, if he can spin out of there, he could come out on top. He's trying to arch into that, and he got caught right there. Now it's going to be into probably a headlock type situation.
He's got to work it out.
He had the right thought there. Maybe he can get those hips down. But Vasquez is very good at catching that arm right there and bringing him back. So, and now he's picking up his three back, so we go 8-0.
Brogdon doing everything he can right now to try to break that arm hold he's got. Gets out of the arm hold, but Vasquez still on top.
Vasquez, so there's that. That's what he was looking for right at the end of the period there, that double bar arm and just tilting him, tight waist.
Boy,
gets 3 points right there.
Brogdon's been on the defense just about this entire match.
He's had to defend himself.
35 seconds remaining here in the second.
Vasquez just 4 points away from a tech fall right here, which is 5 team points. But now, right there, he might have put himself in a bind, and Brogdon could come out with a reverse, but not yet. And then Vasquez is going to bring him back, and he's got him in a tough situation there. Brogdon doing a great job of fighting that off. Great job.
Boy,
now he comes out on top.
Gives him the 2 points, so it's 11-2 now. Wow.
I don't think he got the back.
They didn't get any back points, but 14-2.
Great effort right there. That was a super effort.
Yep.
If the young man
no quit.
keeps giving that kind of effort, eventually he's going to start turning these matches around.
Yep, for sure. Corey Vasquez for Bentonville giving Brogdon everything that he does not want right now. Now he gets him down. And a reversal of fortune here with 1:45 remaining in the third. Brogdon is trying to take control. Vasquez just not allowing him. Kid's got some strength, upper body.
Now he's got a reverse.
Yeah.
Now maybe he can get some back points there. It's 14-4.
There you go.
He couldn't get the back points, and maybe a potentially dangerous hold. No, we got an illegal hold.
Okay.
So
1 point, so 15-4.
Minute 27 left here in the third.
15-4.
Now Brogdon's come real close to getting him on his back a couple of times. Maybe he can do it right here at the end and get one of those exciting pins.
Right. Coming up on 1:20 remaining here in the third. Brogdon on top. Vasquez not quitting on him.
Down to minute 15.
Brogdon's just trying to get him turned over at this point.
Oh,
right?
yeah, just trying to get some back points. Trying to hook that cradle up. Oh,
boy, and Vasquez.
You got to have that locked up right there.
Yeah.
He didn't quite have it locked up like he wanted. And it's a reverse for Vasquez, an escape for Brogdon. And that's the tech fall right there, 19-14.
19-14, there it is.
So 5 points for Bentonville. They'll go up 35-9.
Yep. And there it is. Winner at 157 for Bentonville, Corey Vasquez. What a wrestler.
Outstanding young man.
What a
there.
wrestler there. So that was Corey Vasquez at 5.
Excuse me.
So we should have Logan Wolf coming in. Logan Wolf coming in there. And then Zamar Gardner.
Tanner Jarvis.
Oh, Tanner Jarvis. Okay, so we got Tanner Jarvis now. And Logan Wolf. So Tanner Jarvis and Logan Wolf. Jarvis and Wolf. And quickly, Wolf goes for the leg. Jarvis counters. Wolf trying to get up to his feet. He almost does. Jarvis trying to spin out of it. He won't.
And there's the takedown.
Yep.
Bentonville gets the takedown. Jarvis, a 3-year starter. He started as a freshman and a sophomore. This is junior year. Down 2-0 right now. Minute 20 left in the first period.
So we got Logan Wolf against Tanner Jarvis. We're in the 165 weight class.
Right there. Now pull him under. If he can pull him under there, move his feet around, catch him right there on his back, could get the pin, and he does.
Oh,
and that's basically what you call a defensive pin right there, but it was real smart. That's where some experience helped right there. A big pin for the Union Redhawks right there.
Yep,
and
for
so
sure.
Makes it 35-15.
And that was Tanner Jarvis, if I remember correctly, right?
This is Zamer.
Right.
Zamer Gardner.
Yeah. Now, Zamar Gardner, and I believe that's Logan Wolf. Is that correct?
No, I think that was Logan
That was
Wolf.
Logan Wolf.
This is Caleb Ferris.
This would be Caleb Ferris. Got it. So this is Caleb Ferris, 175, and Zamar Gardner.
Gardner, 2-year starter. According to Coach Jefferson's had a great preseason. What a takedown right there. That's how you do it right there.
Right. And I can hear Mom behind me just screaming. Gardner and Ferris. Gardner up 2-0. We're just underway here in the first. 1:23 remaining in the first period.
He's working that cradle right there. He's going to get him some back points. Referee not counting yet. Didn't get him.
Nope. Almost like he heard you. He was shaking his head at you, Steve.
Yeah, yes, he was. Well, Union girls making a comeback. It's 14-8 right now after one, so there's a takedown there. Zamer goes up 4-1.
Yep. Coach Adams a little upset that Gardner got him all the way off the mat. So I've had a lot of conversations with officials over my 54 years, and you know what? I've never done one of them.
I think I won one the first year I coached and
you?
never won another.
You thought it was easy.
Yeah,
you were like,
I thought,
this is
hey,
easy.
all you got to do is be nice. And never got another one.
So Gardner up 4-1 now with 40 seconds remaining here in the first. And Gardner, like you said,
Boy,
Coach Jefferson said he had a great preseason. He's having a heck of a match right now.
28 seconds left here. Zamer trying to work that cradle right there and get him some back points.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get it this time. He's got it pretty tight.
Gardner working him good.
Ferris fights out of it, though. Good effort right there. 10 seconds left. It's 7-1. Zamer Gardner of Union on top.
Gardner with one. And
very, very impressive first period by Gardner.
Coach Jefferson going to tell Gardner to take the down position. Ferris will be on top. Go ahead, Coach.
Hopefully he get that first move. See, right there, that's what I like, that first move. He seen that leads to another move.
Move like that.
So that's why I like to be coming up on that first move. He's got a locked hands, too, so he picks up a point there as well. So it's 10-1.
So he explodes out of it, and then that gets him to turn him around. And now he's got Ferris on the ropes.
Minute 39 left here in the second period. Zamer Gardner of the Red Hawks is up 10-1 in the top position. I mean, something he could do here is even cut him loose and go for another takedown as sharp as he looked on that takedown.
Yeah, up by 9. You're not worried about giving up a point at all. Close to the edge there. We'll see if Gardner, and that's going to be off the mat. And get reset. Mama back there just cheering on, I can hear. That applause is all her right now. Twy, one of our great counselors over at Ochoa, and this is her son. The chants for Zamar start coming. 50 seconds now remaining here in the second. Zamar Gardner up by 9.
He's trying to probably get that cradle hooked up or a tilt hooked up. 37 seconds left.
And no matter what you're saying, he's just trying to get him to his back.
Right,
period.
absolutely.
Whether it's through the
hooking
tilt
that cradle
or the
up
hook.
again.
Yep.
If he can get those hands locked, he didn't. Good counter by Ferris there.
Coming up on
down
15.
to 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to let him go now. You
Right.
don't have enough time to take him back down probably.
So you're going to ride this out for the next
Yes.
5 seconds. Not let him get up and get any points. He's working him hard. Make sure he doesn't. So, yeah, there he goes. So no points either way. Both of them working really hard.
So he's going to take down.
Interesting.
Ferris takes down.
Yeah, he'll take down. This is interesting.
And Zamer turns him what we call turning
Turn
loose.
loose.
Gives him the escape. So it's 10-2. They're on their feet. This is where Zamer looked so good in that first period.
Yeah.
He had the quickness of Jim Douthit.
Yeah, that's exactly what he had.
See, right in there on a power double.
Tried to work him over. Trying to
Now
get him
come
on
up with that half right there.
Yep.
See, comes
Yep.
right out of that move. And I think Zamer could get a fall right here. He's got it tight. Got it tight.
Right now, he's just trying
Boy,
to get out of bounds. Ferris
doing
is fighting hard.
Boy, he is
Yeah.
fighting hard. There
it is. Wow.
So now 35-21.
Winner At 175, Zamar Gardner.
Picked up 12 points these last 2 matches.
Yep. Making a good comeback. So Gardner's coming in, or Gardner wins that one. And we'll see who he's got wrestling here. I'm going to say this may be.
It's Uriah Delonia.
Okay. So it's
Neil Williams.
Neil Williams for Bentonville. And that's going to be Yanusa.
Okay.
We're a Yanusa, the sophomore for Coach Jefferson. So Neil Williams will go for Bentonville. Hello. We're a Yanusa. Boy, Yanusa went right after him.
Boy, he did, didn't he?
Drove him right off the mat. Almost into the stands. A couple of big boys going hard. Yanusa, the sophomore, as I mentioned earlier, for Coach Jefferson. Yanusa and Williams coming up on 1:15 remaining.
Well, both of them still looking for that opening.
Ooh. Boy, and Yanusa went in hard. Yeah. Yanusa went in hard. Yep. Oh. Yeah, Yanusa went in pretty hard. Green's going to get awarded a point on that deal, yeah.
Basically, it was a headbutt.
Yeah, he went in and headbutted him pretty hard.
So penalized a point. So Williams now up 1-0.
He's going to have to fix the nose. Dan Newman's going to come out and fix his nose for him. So, and I think that's a conversation where probably Coach Jefferson is saying, "Hey, Yanusa, calm down a little bit. Let's be smart about this.
Right? Calm down.
Yeah. So, big boy, and you love the aggression.
Sure.
For sure, but you want to make sure it's clean.
Right.
So. And that's the most comfortable thing you could have is a bunch of cotton swabs shoved up your nose and then get back out and go wrestling again. I've had a few.
Well, if you remember former two-time state champion Kyle Crutchmer one time, his nose kept bleeding. Finally, we just had to tape it all the way around his head and just tape it. He's hardly able to breathe. He's hardly able to move his head, and he still, as Kyle would do, he won.
He won, right.
Despite not hardly being able to breathe.
Yep.
And
I understand.
We'll never know if it was as bad as he made it look, but he was quite a showman too.
It looked pretty bad.
Yeah, it did look bad.
Yeah.
And he did gut it out and win that match.
Yep. I'll tell you, I took a puck off the helmet one time that made my nose bleed, and I had cotton shoved up my nose, and
it's not fun.
No, it's the most uncomfortable thing ever. And then trying to play another period and a half of hockey, it was
trying
not
to
fun.
breathe.
Yeah, and breathe to boot. So we're gonna wait here. Noses are all healed up, or at least blocked up, and we're back underway. 1-0. Williams on top of Yanusa. Yanusa got penalized for that headbutt. Made Williams' nose bleed. Now they're after each other pretty hard. Boy, I love it. Love it. Yeah, and again. Yanusa just driving him off the mat.
Yeah. Boy, and he gets the takedown right there.
Yep.
He's trying to get him some back points right there, too.
And Williams is just trying to get off the mat. His nose is bleeding like crazy right now. So, and that's what's happening. His nose is bleeding so hard. And that's why Coach Harrison made it stop. Or excuse me, not Coach here. Rocky Garrison, I should say. Our official tonight made it stop. Dan Newman's going to come in and try to get it to stop as best he can. And this may be an instance where Dan has to tape it up.
Could be. Could be.
As hard as these two are going after each other.
You don't see it very often.
Nope. Nope, not at all. But, it's one of those things. We talked about it. When the nose starts bleeding, boy, it's tough to stop.
Oh, it can be.
Especially out here doing the kind of things that they're doing.
It can be very, very frustrating.
Yep. It just won't stop. There's only so much you can do. It's Dan out to help him out. Now, with the 5 minutes up here on the clock, what are we doing
They
here?
got 5 minutes to get that bleeding under control, or they lose.
Okay, got it.
Now, on the initial deal, if they can't get it under control or he can't continue, he would win because that was an illegal move.
Got it.
But once you continue to wrestle, then
that's it.
That's off.
That's it. Got it. So they're still cleaning up the blood on that side. Coach Adams is going to have a little conversation with Williams. Yanusa going to gather himself while the trainers and everybody cleans up the blood that's right in front of the Union bench. Don't forget, a good time to mention, don't forget, basketball kicks off next week, Thursday night. Muskogee Ruffers come into the UMAC, take on the Union Redhawks. Girls at 6:30, boys at 8. Casey Jordan and myself, and we're just the home for Redhawk fans. That's what we do here, Steve.
That's right, absolutely.
Union Sports Network. Appreciate Joanna and Caleb, our two folks that are coming and working the cameras this evening for Andy Irwin. And, of course, Andy, we always appreciate everything you do, sir, for our athletes. Looking out of the corner of the eye. Hey, you got good news tonight. If what your son said is true, Cody Bellinger to the Cubs, that's got to make you feel good. 1 year. Well, that's 1 year. Yeah. I'd like to have $15 million for 1 year. Speaking of that, is this a good time to ask for a raise, or is that something?
It's always a good time to ask for one.
You can ask for it anytime. You can ask for it anytime.
I don't think I've ever got one when I asked for it.
Fair enough.
But you can always ask.
There you go. 45 seconds remaining here in the first.
If it was me, it would be a done deal.
It'd be a done deal.
You'd get the raise.
Appreciate that. All right, the point will be
he's
giving up.
Yanus is going to go back on his feet again here, trying to get another takedown here in the next 45 seconds.
Boy, Yanusa going hard.
Boy, snaps him down.
Yep.
Trying to use that cross face, get around the back, get him 2 points. He's not there yet. He's got to keep going. Now don't do that.
Right.
Come back up.
Yeah.
And we got blood again.
Yeah. There's all kinds of blood. It's just, yeah. And I don't know if we're going to be able to stop the blood. That's what I don't know if we're going to be able to stop the blood or not. He's all bloody. We've got to get this repaired. And they're doing everything they can to try to get him to stop bleeding. And Dan's over to try to get it to stop. And it is what it is. I mean, we talked about it once the nose starts bleeding.
Right,
Steve,
it's hard to stop. Especially when it's bleeding like this.
Yeah, for sure. So I tell you what, we're going to take a quick timeout while they try to repair Neil Williams. We're in the 190 weight class, and you're watching Union Wrestling right here on the Union Sports Network. live here on the Union Sports Network as repairs have been made again to Williams, and they're back at it. We got 15 seconds remaining here in the first.
It's 2-2.
Knotted at 2, yeah. Battling hard as both of them. Hats off to Neil Williams for continuing to come in. And there it is. That's the end of the first. Yep. Did take a little bit of time, but when
he picked down immediately, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So Yunus has got something up his sleeve that he wants, and that's what it is. And he gets up quick, and that's what you were talking about.
That quick move. Oh, got a reverse right there. Good movement by Yunusa.
And that's what you're talking about. It's that quick move that you want to get. Now Yunus is working the bit of a Nelson action, gets him over on his back.
Might get a pin right here.
Yunus has got him.
Almost trying to get that pin right there.
There it is.
Gets it.
Yanusa with a pin 30 seconds into the second period.
3 straight pins for the Red Hawks. Makes it 35-27 with 2 matches to go.
Winner at 190 for Union, Wura Yanusa. So a couple more matches to go at 215 and then 285. Coach Jefferson is waiting to see who they're going to send in. It's either going to be Jaden Anderson, Mason Hayes, or Julio Pastor, or JT Nelson, excuse me. So we'll see what happens. I think that's going to be Jaden Anderson. Yep, Jaden Anderson's going to step in. State qualifier last year, a senior for Coach Adams and his squad. Janie Jefferson, we'll see who Danny's going to counter with.
Lucian Krause.
Yeah, Lucian Krause coming in. The junior for Coach Jefferson, so Krause is going to go in. Krause is going to go in against Anderson. Anderson has got the Bentonville bench just fired up right now.
Well, senior returning state qualifier.
Big deal.
Krause, a junior.
See what Krause can do here. A couple of big boys in the 215 weight class. 35-27.
Anderson in on a takedown right there. Oh, good counter. Great counter by Krause. No takedown there. Boy, he got his hips out real quick. That was a good move by Krause. Some good moves right there.
Yep.
Lucian on the move right there. That was impressive because it looked like Anderson was going to get that takedown. Once again, just shows just keep wrestling. Just keep wrestling.
35-27 team score.
Yeah, Union's got to win this match.
Right.
And he gets a takedown right there. Lucian with the takedown.
Krause with
Lucian
2 quick points.
Trying to work that cradle right there. Now he's going to try to pull the arm in here tight. Going back. 1 minute left, first period. Krause in the lead for a match that Union must win for a chance to win this duel. Boy, he's got that tight right there.
Boy, he's trying to get him over, that's for sure. Now Krause working the other direction.
Krause wrestling very aggressive on top right here. 35 seconds left.
Krause trying to get him onto his back with 30 seconds to go. Anderson working hard, trying to get to his feet. Krause not letting him go.
Nine seconds left. Hold that head down. Keep that locked up right there. And he's going to have a 2-0 lead going into the second period.
Yep. Good job. Anderson seems to be a little fatigued out of that deal, working as hard as he was. Coach Adams barking some orders at him. Union will take down, so Krause will be on bottom here.
Well, maybe Krause has been out. Maybe Anderson's been out for football. Maybe he's a little rusty.
Rusty.
He looks like he could have been a football player.
Yep.
Krause trying to roll out of there.
And he's
got him on his back.
Right.
Oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
he might get him.
He gets the pin. He gets the pin. Big win by Lucian Krause. 4th pin in a row.
Krause with a great job. And one even better. Probably the best sportsmanship I've seen out of the winner. Your winner at 2:15, Lucian Krause.
What a
match
win right there.
35-33. Oh, my.
It's coming to heavyweight.
Yeah. Coming up.
Mason Hayes, I guess, is for unless they bump one of these other guys in there.
Julio Pastor was what was handwritten. Now we'll see.
So this is like the 4th year in a row. It's come down to the very.
Yeah. So Julio Pastor will step in. So Pastor will step in at 2:15, and I believe that's Malachi Clark.
Clark, it is a junior. Wrestled heavyweight last year. It's come down to the heavyweight match, first match of the year. What a comeback.
33. You can't say enough about what Danny Jefferson and these guys have done tonight. Now, Malachi.
Well, it started with the defensive fall.
Right. And really, Darian Riley set the tone back at 106, almost an hour and 15 minutes ago. Now Clark. And Julio Pastor for Bentonville, 35-33 as we've set it up. Malachi going to work. Pastor tried to get that leg. Clark had nothing to do with it. Tries to keep shooting that leg. Malachi's going to bring him down. Clark's got Pastor
got to lift
on his
that
back.
head, lift the head up.
Pastor trying to get it.
Just lift the head up. Just be patient right there. He's got a whole minute and a half, minute 7 seconds, minute 4 seconds. He's got plenty of time. That's a long time to be in that position for Bentonville.
Yeah, and Pastor's going to be.
Just lift his head, lift his head.
There's
the pin.
Oh, my!
And Bentonville with the win. I mean, Union with the win.
Union with the win.
I got used to saying Bentonville, and then Union's come back with 6 pins in a row, or 7. 6 pins in a row.
The winner at 285, Malachi Clark.
What a match. What a comeback. And
Union comes back and wins 37-35.
I lost my cool there for a second. And what a comeback. 37. What was it like, 35 to?
35-13, 35, let's see, 5-6, 35-3-9 at one point. So there you go. There you go. So that's what it is.
Heck of a comeback right there. Heck of a comeback.
Coach Jefferson has got to be happy with this. So that's it for Union Red Hawk Wrestling tonight as Union defeats Bentonville by a score of 39-35 on the pin by Malachi Clark over Julio Pastor. Our next broadcast on the Union Sports Network comes at you next Thursday, December 15th, as Red Hawk basketball returns to the John Q. Hammonds Arena as they host the Muskogee Ruffers. Girls tip at 6:30 and the boys at approximately 8 o'clock. So for our crew and Joanna and Caleb, producer, director Andy Irwin, he's Steve Dunlap, I'm Jim Douthit. Thanks for joining us, and good night from Union High School.